try it again. Hello, my legion. Got my shades on. And on my channel, I got a comment. The newest comment for one of my newest subscribers. His name is Saullawrence. He wanted me to do more TV shows reviews. So I thought I'd at least do one. Now, I don't watch a lot from the major networks anymore, except for their news and stuff, because a lot of their newest shows aren't really that good. What I do watch Under the Dome on CBS, but what I do is watch a lot of the reality shows like American Pickers, Pawn Stars, stuff like that. And he has a great new show on called Total Divas from the WWE. And basically, what this is, it revolves around the lives of 7 divas. The 2 girls are Funkadactyls. 2 new girls, Eva Marie and JoJo. The Bella twins, Brie and Nikki Bella. And also Natalia, the veteran one, who's the daughter of Geneva Neidhart. Now this revolves around the lives of these divas and all the trials and tribulations they're going through. And my dad's trying to make me laugh. And see, he's laughing now. He's making noises to make me laugh to break my concentration. I'm trying to do the video. Well, anyways, I've seen 2 episodes so far. And, you know, Natalia is kind of getting, they said, like, Natalia, you're not going to be in WrestleMania this year. We want you to supervise these 2 new girls, Eva Marie and JoJo. No, I think she's getting messed over and, or passed over. She said she's had a lot of doors slammed in her face. It took her a long time to get to WWE. Even though she's worked hard, she's the daughter of a veteran wrestler, Jim the Emperor Neidhart, who got really heavy. And, see, I'm getting heavy. I'm trying to, but I know when you ever see the video, you see this, and you want to do a drink, you see me swallow right there. Try to push my neck up like that. I don't feel heavy. You know, I am getting a little heavy doing all the food reviews and stuff. But anyways, they talk about the pterodactyls, the Funkadactyls, and one of them's going out with one of the Uso brothers. I think it's Jay Uso. The other one has some Israeli boyfriend. And then they're doing stuff. They went behind there. They don't like their seamstress, and they don't like the fashions that they were doing for it. So they went behind her back and did fashion for this one guy. The one girl liked, the other girl didn't. So they went to the old seamstress and asked her if they could tweak it. She was like, I ain't doing that. You went behind my back. And they made her apologize to her, and they finally fixed their outfit. And on the first thing, they weren't in the WrestleMania. They said their match went long. They were supposed to fight the Bella Twins, and the other match went long, so they were excluded from WrestleMania, and they're all upset about that. Anyways, you can see me swallow right there. Anyways, they asked her, they had her apologize. The main street said, if you're real nice to me, I'll fix it just one time before they went on stage. And they apologized. They said they won't go behind her back again. And that's how that resolved that thing. Now with Natalia, she's looking after the 2 new girls. And the one girl, Eva Marie, Talent Relations, her boss, said that they want her to become a blonde. And she said, I'm not becoming blonde, I'm becoming the redhead. And they said, and she showed up, and that girl said, you know, I told you to be a blonde. She said, I'm not doing, I'm being redhead. And she said, it's really lucky for you that I like that color, but next time don't go behind our backs. If we tell you to do something, you do it. So, the next episode, the second episode I saw, they had Fandango on there, and they showed the girl dancing. She said, you know, I could dance with Fandango. If you want, I could be his new dancing partner. And she said, well, we'll audition you and see how you do. And then she said she had no dance background. She had no training in dancing. When she went to perform with Fandango, she was awful. And one of the Funkadactyls said, if she's a dancer, I'm an astronaut. And then she was in big trouble. That one girl that was her boss in charge of telling her was angry. And the other guy said, this is not good. And she got sent to the office. And then she was talking to Stephanie McMahon saying, what you did is not okay. If you embarrass the WWE, you will be let go and you will not be asked back. She apologized and stuff like that, but she's in trouble right now. And as far as Brie and Nikki, the Bella twins, that one of the girls is going out with Daniel Bryan. I can't remember which one. And the other girl's going out with John Cena. John Cena has like this extravagant mansion with 20 cars, over 20 cars, an elevator that goes from his closet to his bedroom and stuff like that. And his closet's like the size of my living room, you know what I mean? He has like this giant pool with these stone rocks you could dive off of and jump in the lake, jump in the pool and stuff like that. He has a very extravagant thing. And Daniel Bryan has a more simpler thing in Washington, the state of Washington. His parents' house he grew up in. It's a nice house too, but you know, chopping wood and stuff like that. And they were saying that maybe that one Bella twin wouldn't like that. She's sacrificing too much to be with him. And that's how the show's been so far. And it's really a good show. It's on the E! Channel. It's on Sunday nights at 10 o'clock, which kind of sucks for me because with work, I don't like staying up. I have to get up real early Monday morning. So usually I have to tape it and then watch it later on. If it was on Saturday at 10 o'clock, it'd be fine because it's perfect for Saturday night. You know, they should have it on Saturday night. I think that's a better time. But it's the highest rated show for E! And it's a great show. You should check it out. It's Total Divas. Right after the Kardashians, I don't watch any of that stuff. I watch Total Divas. No, I don't watch Jersey Shore or Buck Wild. Buck Wild got canceled because one of the guys died on. I know that. And that's about it. I know later tonight at 7 o'clock I got to go out and mow the lawn. I've been having problems with those ground bees, the bees that burrow in the ground. So what I did was that one night, at nighttime, they're all in there sleeping. Poured gas down there and lit it up. And then hopefully that got rid of all of them. I got to check my grass before I start mowing. I'm going to mow with lawn pants so they won't get me and sting me like they did that one time. And also some of the other shows like Hardcore Pawn Chicago, I don't know what's going on with True TV, was after Hardcore Pawn, which is on 9 o'clock. At 9:30 you're supposed to have Hardcore Pawn Chicago. They didn't have it on last week. And they didn't have it on this week, and it was scheduled to be on both Tuesdays at 9:30. I don't know what's going on, but I saw the one from last week today, just about an hour ago on True TV, on demand. And they had this girl who's trying to sell this thing of comic books. It's like maybe there might be 100 comic books in like this cardboard box. And the lady said that it's her son's, and he had plenty of time to get them and stuff like that. And she wanted to sell them because she's moving. She's gonna have room to move all this stuff. And then the guy from the pawn shop that she was selling it to is, "Wouldn't your son be upset about that?" And she said, "Well, he's had plenty of time to pick them up, so I just want to sell them and get rid of them and maybe make a little bit of money to help with move and stuff like that." Well, anyways, he said, "Ma'am, I don't know that much about it, but I'm going to have an expert come in and check over the comic books and see how much they're worth, because I don't know much about comic books." So I said, "Okay, that's cool." And then she said, "Can I write down your number?" And she gave him the number, and she wrote down on top of the cardboard box that "do not sell," her name, and wrote down her phone number. Well, anyways, the next day, the guy called in, this guy named Kevin, and he checked the comic books out, and he was saying that you don't have anything that's that spectacular, that rare, or that valuable. So I'd say these comic books are probably worth about $100, maybe. So anyways, a little later on, an hour or so later, they called the lady and she said, "Ma'am, we want to tell you about a comic book." Says the good news, and he said, "Not really. The guy who came and looked at it said they're only worth about $100. And she said, "Well, that's okay. That guy Kevin called me up and said he offered me $200 for it." So Kevin went behind their back. He must have saw the number on the box, called her up and said he'd give her twice what they wanted, and she was going to sell it to him. And so what happened was, the one kid went to the owner, one of the owners, their brothers, one of the owners, and told him what he did. Went behind their back and offered $100 more than what he said they were worth. So he started going through them, and this one guy that was on the side noticed it and said he runs a comic book shop. And he was going through comic books, and he found Amazing Fantasies number 15. I think that's the very first comic book that Peter Parker as Spider-Man was in. And usually, if you remember, that's an iconic comic book, along with that one with Superman lifting up the car. And he went through, he just checked out that comic book. And he says, "Not mint, but if you get that to me, I'd offer you like $12,000 for it." So they knew that this guy Kevin screwed him and stuff like that. So he called him back. Well, he told the lady, just say, well, you don't have time to sell your comic books right now. You come with us, we'll offer you at least a few $1,000s. And she was like all excited. Well, anyways, he called up Kevin, and then he came back in the store, and the guy chewed him out real bad, saying, is this how you do a business? Is this how you conduct your own business? We don't want you in the store anymore. And the guy said, hey, if that's what you wanted. And he showed him the Spider-Man comic book. He said, you know what this is worth? This is worth a lot more than $100. And he was really mad at him, and I think they swore at each other a little bit. And that's what happened on that episode. So that's a TV review for Saullawrence. You know, he said you want more TV reviews. Also, I thought I'd do one other thing. I used up my coupons from work, and I also, one of the coupons for a free quarter pounder. If I get a quarter pounder at McDonald's, this is just a bare bones one, not the habanero ranch, which I like so much. Let's see. Well, it looks like I add a little more ketchup to it and some hot sauce. But I like extra ketchup and pickles, you know. So I thought I wanted to show you that. I thought I'd sample the original quarter pounder on this video too. Here we go. It's really good. It says mighty simple quarter pounder with cheese. I get without cheese. It says 100% pure beef from getting, while the cheese keeps the beef from getting lonely. It's a simple recipe of what works. With onions, ketchup, and pickles. And I asked for extra ketchup and extra pickles on that, of course. I love pickles, I love ketchup. This is a real good sandwich. And the habanero ranch with bacon quarter pounder is delicious too. And fantastic. And then I'll tell you another thing, I'm kind of hungry. My hands are all messy now, but I washed them off. So, that's been my review of Total Divas. I talked about Hardcore Pawn Chicago. It's a real dinky store. I don't know what True TV's doing. I don't know if they're canceling the show or what. But at least I can watch it on demand, you know. Some of those shows are probably set up, but I'm watching them anyways. So this has been my review of Total Divas, Hardcore Pawn Chicago. A review of that somewhat. Really small store. They're always losing stuff. I checked out the quarter pounder. The regular quarter pounder with McDonald's was awesome. And I'm drinking a Dat Mountain Dew. So. Which is excellent. So, Saullawrence, take it easy. I hope you like this video of a TV review. So, until next time, take care, my legion. Like Chuck Woolley used to do 2 and 2. He used to do that signal before when he did Love Connection too. Something else you didn't think about. Alright, take care.